And now, Ryan Hennessy with sports.
It was a tough season last year for the Opp Bobcats football team, a team that went winless. With a big reason being injuries, the Bobcats had 17 starters go down with season-ending injuries in the first 3 weeks of the season. Overall, they had 27 injuries last season on an already small team. Now, due to these injuries, they had to cancel their JV season because their JV players, well, they were playing varsity because of all the injuries. But head coach Brent Hill says there are positives to come from all this.
The negative was we had to, have young kids play, but the positive is we got some experience. And so now when you're talking to them, about, hey guys, how serious it is about hitting the weight room and getting bigger and getting stronger and understanding literally you could be one play away. Every one of these guys understand if an injury occurs, I may come in. So there's a lot of excitement. Our kids, I'm telling you, very proud of them. When the season ended, we had the 2-week dead period, and I can tell you this, every one of them were ready to go.
Let's go to the big board. Paige, what you got for us?
All right, well, Flomaton Hurricanes coming out on bottom here against the Opp Bobcats, 21-7 right there.
We go to Coffee County now, where we have a nice look over at Elba's stadium there. Tigers taking on the Opp Bobcats. Elba with the ball here, down 6-0. Jaquez Prince throws it out to Seth Ware, and that puts Elba on the board. This one back and forth battle. Elba winning it there at home against the Opp Bobcats. 36-34 your final there from Elba. We switch gears and move to Eric.
And we're going to head over now to Opp versus Elba. That's usually one of our more exciting games of the year. Of course, this one taking place at beautiful Mackwood Field. Opp is going to open up the scoring early in this one. Quarterback Hal Smithart is going to connect with Eric Matthews for the Bobcat touchdown. That's 6 points. But Jaquez Prince making sure Elba stayed in it. The Fresh Prince is going to find Seth Ware for the Tiger touchdown coming up here. This is going to make it 7-6 Elba out in front. Opp would take the lead again, but then on the ensuing kickoff, watch this. Colin Harrison, and we know when we see a kickoff what's going to happen. Colin Harrison taking it to the house. Makes it look easy there, just blowing past everybody. Let's take a look at that final score. 36, close one out there by Elba, pulling out the 36-34 victory over Opp.
All right, so let's talk about Elba and Opp now. It's the old game.
Yeah, no love lost between these two programs. In fact, only about 10 miles apart from Elba and Opp, Alabama.
Yeah, I understand we still need the score for this one tonight, too. Bobcat Stadium. Opp looking to turn around last year's 0-10 mark. Check this out. Opp's quarterback, Hal Smithart, who is the son of Opp City School Superintendent Mike Smithart, throws the bomb. Yeah, it's his receiver, Eric Matthews. First touchdown of the game, and he took it out of his own teammates' hands. Next, Elba is going to answer back. Jaquez Prince with a receiver there for the touchdown. At this point, Elba up 7-6. Show me that final score. We got it now.
Woo! What a game.
Elba wins it 36-34 over Opp tonight. Is Opp back? Do you think Opp back?
Well, they lost last week, but they bounced back this week, and that could put them over the mark there.
Yeah, that was a good game tonight.
Very good.
Out in the Western Wiregrass.
Western Coffee County, we have a lot of folks that watch from over there,
Certainly do.
Got some more scores. Opp winning. The Bobcats 35 over Strong.
Ended a 14-game losing streak for them.
That's
good
impressive.
job.
All right, well, tonight at the revamped Chanelli Stadium in the City of Opportunity, a Covington County Battle of the Ages. Opp Bobcats coming off a winless 2018 season, hosting the Strawn Tigers, which only had 2 victories last year. It been a Class 3A Region 2 contest for Opp's home opener, the Bobcats. And their crowd, they're feeling, as I was saying earlier, electrified. Series of miscues give Strawn an advantage. Yeah, that was QB Michael Smithart through the interception to Strawn's Hunter Stevens. And that would put the team for Central Covington County. Look at that signal caller. Adam Anderson, that was a naked bootleg right, student body right, and the move of humanity. The senior into pay dirt. Tigers with a quick lead. But the home Bobcats would come back. They would come clawing back, as you see on your screen, folks. Opp over Strawn, 35-12.
Mike, let's get in the car. We're going to...
And now, Justin McNelly with sports.
Another Friday night in Southeast Alabama, of course, means another Friday night football, and we have a jam-packed show coming up for you later tonight at 10:05 right here on WTVY. Several big games coming to you from across the Wiregrass, including the one that's going to be taking place right behind me at Northcutt Field, a big Class 3A Region 2 showdown between the Opp Bobcats and the Houston Academy Raiders. The Bobcats are our reigning team of the week after ending a 14-game losing streak last week when they knocked off Strawn 35-12. Opp would look to string together back-to-back wins and, more importantly, move to 2-0 in region play. Houston Academy, though, is coming off a very disappointing loss to Pike County. They lost to the Bulldogs 50-0, and now are trying to find some type of rhythm and get back into it tonight when they take on Opp. They're trying to avoid an 0-2 start in region play, which could be detrimental really to their playoff chances towards the end of the seasons. These two teams match up really well against each other. Opp has a lot of players back from injury that they had last year, so it'll be an interesting matchup between these two teams. But of course, this isn't the only game we're going to be at. We have our big game of the night out in Warhawk country, where Ryan Hennessy is standing by. Hey, Ryan.
Stay in Class 3A. It's the Opp Bobcats on the road taking on the Houston Academy squad here. The Raiders, Opp with the football. Quarterback Hal Smithhart will have to scramble. Check him out, calling out where the receiver should go. Dumps it off to Eric Matthews, and he is in for the Opp touchdown. So Bobcats like that one. They're going to draw it up again. Smithhart would find his man Matthews one more time, in for another score right here in the Bobcats with the road win over HA 22-7. Opp beating Houston Academy.
Now, both Opp and Houston Academy have experienced winless seasons in the past 3 years. Both teams off to 1-1 starts this year as they met tonight out at Northcutt Field. It would be the Bobcats striking first.
That's a great shot, Justin.
Yeah,
you did a good job there.
I appreciate it. I was out at this game. Watch this quarterback, Hal Smithhart, directing traffic, finds Eric Matthews, who
really
goes
got the
up and gets it. Yeah,
that was
it's
nice.
like I know what I'm doing or something. I kind of got a handle on this job. Bobcats up 6-0. And, you know, if it worked before, why not do it again? Smithhart and Matthews, that is like a law firm, it sounds like. Smithhart and Matthews, case closed for the Opp Bobcats. They pick up the win over Houston Academy 22-7.
How do you think of this stuff? That was good. That was good.
I appreciate it.
Big win by Opp.
Team of the Week, sponsored by King's Furniture and Appliances.
The Opp Bobcats picked up a 35-12 win over the Strawn Tigers this past Friday. Their first win since 2017, and that's a performance big enough to win them the WTVY Team of the Week. Guys, congratulations.
HA hosting the 1-1 Opp Bobcats. You never know. Opp up 9-zip late in the second quarter. The Bobcat is enjoying it, as you can see at Northcutt Field. Bobcats deep in Raider territory. Hal Smithhart, son of Superintendent Mike Smithhart, rolls out, looks downfield. He takes off, first down, and then some after the zebra throws the yellow laundry on the flag. Smithhart again finds 6'5" Eric Matthews, and he goes in untouched. Bobcats up 15-0 just before intermission. They go on to win this one rather largely, Opp 22, Houston Academy 7.
HA's got to get moving if they want to get in the postseason.
Second loss in a row.
Play of the week brought to you by Lewis Smith Supply. This is Opp quarterback Hal Smithhart finds Eric Matthews across the middle, and he walks in untouched for 6 points tonight. Congratulations, young man. You made the extra point. Thanks to everyone involved. This is a great show. We love it. We love you. Good night, friends.
Opp taking on Geneva. Moving on now. We're going to roll those highlights. Kari McReynolds, he's been fantastic, Justin, for Geneva all year long. And I think you know how this one ends up for him.
Normally when we show kickoffs or punts or we know how it's going to go, and he's a phenomenal player.
Yeah, special teams, defense. I mean, coaches told us it's all over the field. This guy's great. I'm going to show you direct snap now to Kari, and he's going to do something that I think we all know he's going to do. Score a touchdown. Another one now, taking on Opp, a team that really turned around last year, Justin. But Opp, they're going to show some fight back. Hal Smithhart, the quarterback, snaps this one for Opp. He's going to throw this one, an impressive throw, all the way to Eric Matthews. Take a look at this catch for the touchdown. We have the fourth quarter score, so if you could please call in those scores. Final score in this one, 50-36 in the fourth quarter, so call those final scores in. We'll have that wrap up at the end for you.
All right, Geneva Panthers in a must-win game against Opp, the Opp Bobcats. 0-2 in region play. Panthers hosting the 2-0 Bobcats indeed.
At the recently renovated Hugh Owen Stadium in the city of Two Rivers, Panthers on the prowl tonight, looking for a win on senior night. Opening kick here, Kahari McReynolds. Watch him here. And he makes a man miss, and another one. House call, baby. The doctor is in.
Yes.
Reverend Reynolds with the good word to start us off tonight. Somebody get this man some water.
He's the grandson of Tim McReynolds, a cop over in Geneva.
There we go. All right, we love law enforcement. We love football, baby. The Opp drive stalls. Bobcats forced to kick a field goal. It's good from Dakota Cornelius. What's the final score here? Garvinator.
Garvinator, go to the scoreboard. I guess we don't have. Heading to the Western Wiregrass in his team's disappointing region loss at the hands of Geneva Friday night, Bobcat Junior signal caller Hal Smithhart had one of the best games ever at the position in school history, and that's over 100 years. He was 33 of 41 passes for 416 yards, 3 TDs. You see, Hal is the son of Opp City School Superintendent Michael Smithhart. Hal volunteers 1 period each school day working with special needs students at the middle school.
From the first snap, we were able to establish a strong run game, which allowed the passing lanes to open up for me personally. But I have to give all my respect to my line. Everything starts with them, and then just knowing that my receivers are going to be in the spots where I need them to be.
Well, he works hard. He does, but that, you know, we've got great coaches here who do a really good job in individual and team aspects, and so they've helped develop. And you know, as long as he keeps working hard, I think we'll be okay.
Opp will be home at Chanel Lee Stadium Friday night. They will host
We're going to start in Covington County. The Andalusia Bulldogs visiting the Opp Bobcats tonight. Andy ball when we get there. Cameron Morissette fights off some defenders on the outside, and he is in for the Bulldog touchdown. And it was all Andy when we were there. Opp with the ball. Hal Smithhart nowhere to go, and he is going to be sacked by big number 50, Joshua Riley, for the Bulldogs. Opp with it again, though. Smithhart gets the pass off and finds Eric Matthews. That's been a dynamic duo throughout the season for Opp, and Andalusia winning on the road against their old rival Opp, 48-21, the Bulldogs over the Bobcats.
We're talking about rivalry games. How about a Covington County rivalry? The Andalusia Bulldogs taking on the Opp Bobcats. This rivalry dating back to 1926. Andalusia up big early. Jake Wilson, the handoff to Cameron Morissette for the easy Andalusia touchdown. Later in the quarter, Wilson would connect with Bry Burnett for the Bulldog first down. That would lead to another Andalusia touchdown. But Opp striking back, Hal Smithhart to Eric Matthews for the Bobcats score. They'll make it 48-14 in favor of Andalusia, and it wouldn't get much better for Opp. Andalusia wins it 48-21 over the Bobcats.
Take me to Opp, Mike.
All right, Chanel Lee Stadium in OPP. Home Bobcats host their fierce rival inter-county opponent. Andalusia and Opp have faced each other a total of 90 times since 1923. All right, let's get to the highlights. Keep on rolling there, Mr. Roberts. All right, there's Opp defensive coordinator, one-time University of Alabama coach, Mike DeBose. He's not real pleased with plays like this from Andalusia. QB Jacob Wilson throws a screen to the left. A simple screen goes up almost down to the 1-yard line. In fact, here Elijah McClain down to the 1. On the next play, that was handoff to the former Georgia Dog and now L.A. Ram, his cousin. Instead of Todd Gurley, it was Josh Gurley who scored that. And the Dogs will go up 14-zip. Let's go to the final score here. Andalusia defeats Opp 48-21.
More F&F coming your way after the break.
Opp over Wicksburg 48-0.
Providence, they came off a loss last week. Now they're taking on Opp. We're going to roll those highlights. Providence, they're going to have a pretty back-and-forth game, Justin. Providence, a 3-and-out here, the handoff, really nothing going with Wise Gordon down. They got to have other players stepping up. Opp, it's their turn now, trying to throw the ball. But this is another 3-and-out, back-and-forth. Providence is going to go down the field now. It's going to be Gus Goldsboro, and he's going to punch this in with 1 yard out for the touchdown, and that's all the scores we got in this game. But we're going to show you the final score in this game. A close one, Justin, but Providence Christian wins this game 13-10.
All right, anyways, Providence Christian 13 over Opp 10.
Hello and welcome back to the third quarter of the Fever. 7-0 Pike County at home against 3-4 Opp Bobcats. Bulldogs with the ball. Rayshon Reynolds with the carry, and this guy always seems to find the end zone. I say it near about every week. Touchdown for Pike County. Later, the Dogs have the ball again, back to pass, and they're going to find number 12 on channel 12. Zethan Caffey in, and he's going to walk in for the touchdown. Pike County stays undefeated. 44-13 your final over the Opp Bobcats.
Pike County looking to stay undefeated because, Justin, they're one of the best teams in our area. Rayshon Reynolds, one of the best players in our area. They're pretty good when he runs the ball. He takes this one all the way in for a touchdown, 6-0. Now it's going to be Coleman. He's going to connect with Caffey for another Pike County score. We're going to have this throw this time. The lefty airs it out. And look at this catch. Weaves in and out of traffic. Number 12.
They don't do that often.
Yeah, so that was a nice one right there.
So.
But then Rayshon Reynolds again, and he's going to run it all over the place for them. So they played fantastic. Final score on this one, we'll just show the score, 44-13. The final.
The Opp Bobcats still here in Covington County at home trying to lock down a playoff spot. A win over Slocum would do the trick. Slocum with the ball, but Opp defense just too fast, swarming the play. Sean Dawson down with the sack right there for the Bobcats. So they take over, but Slocum returns the favor defensively. Christopher Bashirs chases down the quarterback, taking him down there, but Opp with the ball, offense gonna make some moves here. That's Ashton Patel weaving around defenders for a first down that would eventually lead to a field goal for the Bobcats. That's all the scoring we had while our Fever crew was there. Doug Gooden shooting this game, a former Opp Bobcat himself. Opp winning it 31-16 there at home. Also in Class 3A.
To get that other spot, the Opp Bobcats at home trying to lock down a playoff spot. Slocum needing a win to stay alive. Slocum with the ball, but the Opp defense way too much. Sean Dawson gets in on the sack. Opp ball now, but Slocum's going to return the favor. Anything you can do, I can do better. Big sack there for Slocum. Opp moving the ball now. Ashton Patel weaving around defenders. Picks up a big first down for Opp. That would lead to a field goal. And the Bobcats earning the 31-16 victory over Slocum, earning the 4 seed in Class 3A Region 2. Now here's some scores.
All right, we hear you there, buddy. The Laverne Tigers at home playing the Opp Bobcats, two playoff-bound teams. Opp ball, Ashton Patel gets stopped by Richard Lord. Darius Magwood there helping on the stop. Luverne takes over. Tanner Simmons connects with Jonathan Smith for the Luverne touchdown. Tigers would get the ball again. Simmons back to pass, but he would be picked off by Lane Ballard, who goes the opposite direction for the Bobcats before he would be taken down. This one, a good one there in Luverne, but it's the Tigers pulling away 26-0. Tigers face Fayetteville next week. Opp travels to Flomaton.
All right, Opp looking to take a playoff spot. Last week they did over Slocum. Now it's time for them to take on Laverne. The Tigers, they're having a great season. Now they're going up against Opp. Opp stuffed there, though, by the 9-0 Laverne Tigers. Laverne on offense now. Tanner Simmons finding his receiver for the touchdown. And Justin, Laverne, you've covered them for many years. Yep. A fantastic program. And
made the
really,
state finals last year, looking to do it again this year.
Yeah, and it helps when you got great receivers, great running back, a pick there, but they're going to have winning this game. Final score in this one, Laverne wins 26-0 over Opp.
Team of the Week, sponsored by Good Morning Mattress Center.
We want to congratulate the Opp Bobcats for being the team of the week, especially after your key victory over region rival Slocum this past week. So congratulations, Opp Bobcats, for your play.
In Flomaton, a great team, won states last year, beating Providence Christian. They're won 58-28 over Opp.
Flomaton was unranked to start last season's playoffs. The defending champs won't surprise anyone this time, but they certainly seem ready to make another run, maybe better in some ways. Doug Vickery's Hurricanes ranked 4th after a 9-1 regular season, and they get cracking on a repeat against 4-6 Opp. They open up with an onside kick. How about that? Defending champs aren't playing around. Samuel Smith with the kick. William Morgan recovers, and the Hurricanes in business just like that. And if they're in business, Daquan Johnson is in business. The Troy commit doing what he does, bouncing off people, and he's tough. Going for the touchdown, 39 yards, missed the conversion, a little jawing at the end, 6-0 Hurricanes. Jatavius Franklin, he's also got the moves. 9-yard touchdown run there. Another failed conversion, but it was 12-0 Hurricanes. Opp trying to get back in it, not like this. Picked off Nicholas Turner, and he's going the distance. That's a 46-yard return for the pick six. Hurricanes got it going on. It was 20-0. But the folks from Opp would make a little noise. Robert Smithhart this time hitting his own guy, Davian Stoutmeyer, and he's gone for the touchdown. He was hit at the end there, but he was already in the end zone, and it was a touchdown, 20-7. Jatavius Franklin back at it for the Hurricanes. Coach Vickery's guys only lost to Bayside this season. Other than that, they've been fabulous. Franklin's touchdown made it 28-7. And Daquan Johnson, you know he can run it, but he can throw it as well. He's going to just kind of loft it up there. That'll work. His guy wide open, Elijah Dunsford. And he's taking that one for another touchdown. They're starting to pour it on. It was 34-7. And the defense able to tee off after that. Rhett Kuhn and Jackson Dullard dropping the hammer. Wilmington goes on to win it. 58-28 is that final. They go to 10-1, and they will be on the home field again next week against St. James. All right, after an 0-4.